not a vampire, not an alien, I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Twisted Goblin, and I'm here to react. You know, it's reaction video making to Hooked on a Look, and my reaction video to those videos are always at Facebook with the comments, because the comments are always terrible, and I always like, why are you going that way? Why are you thinking about those thoughts in your head? Why do you think it's good way to get your point across in a violent way? Why is that? Because I also, there is this video, you know, I'm gonna talk about the video first. So the video is about a guy that, you know, that likes to do Comic-Con things, and one of those Comic-Con is a furry. That's like a costume of an animal, of a fox, a wolf. There are some versions of that. It's become so big that, you know, that thing, that it has its own thing, its own. It's like a subculture of Comic-Con, of dressing like your favorite character. It's kind of a subculture to that. I feel like a mascot is like subculture to that. You know, you got Gothic is a subculture of punk from the 80s. Like, that's a subculture. It became its own thing. You got cyber goth. You got like there's a subculture of Gothic that became another subculture. Like there's always those bigger changes that happen in the world. For people that like those more, and that's cool. I think that's sure. This is a video on Hooked on a Look, and it's, you have to this for television or for whatever it is. It's entertainment, so they're always on a they over entertainment. It's like you instead of, you know, I wear this suit to go to Comic-Con, because I have seen furries on Comic-Con and things, like instead of there, or going to a furry convention where everybody has or a mascot convention, like those kind of things. Instead of that, they are like, okay, how we dial this to 11? How about not only do you have a girl that's gonna be on a date with you, we're gonna have you put that furry suit on right here in a freaking in a restaurant where everybody can see it for entertainment purposes, because that's what it is. Like, nobody is gonna wear that suit to go to a fucking date in public, unless it's in Comic-Con, and unless you're having your first date there, unless like there are some exceptions to the rule, but nobody's gonna wear that. Even this guy is not gonna. They do this for entertainment purposes. They overkilling it for entertainment purposes. So this girl meets the guy, and first time she gets also explained before, like, okay, this is gonna happen, this is gonna be, because we're filming this she is not gonna be there. I was like, holy shit, on camera, holy shit, I'm on TV, holy shit, he is a furry suit from the fur. It's not gonna, she's already aware of what's gonna happen. She doesn't know see it yet, but she knows it. She's been told about this beforehand. So she comes in, sees the guy with the furry suit, and they talk. She also eventually because she's already likes that stick. I mean, I have my best friend that likes furry suits. She looks at like, we're at Comic-Con outside, and she's like looking at it and like, oh, that's cute, that's adorable, that's how I want to take it. I'm like, okay. So yeah, there are people like, there's also like the girl that's like, she on some point in the video you see her wearing a furry suit, what's like only the head and the tail and the paws, because some people wear the whole fucking suit and some do the other because it's fucking warm. I get it, you don't want to fucking wear that whole time. It's a mascot. It's like, I get why that some do have, some do that, and also those are fucking expensive. Apparently they're very, very expensive stuff. So this is called a video. Like, they go on there, they feel each other. Lovely. I'm glad for them, and of course they over entertaining it, trying to overhype it, the much, like, okay, this is how it's gonna happen. This we're gonna go to 11 instead of like 8, 7, where those people will do like, okay, I want you to overtain it a little bit. Like, yeah, you like wearing those? Let's say a little bit over it. It's like they're going for the video a little bit over their own agenda, how they would actually be in real life. That's the whole fucking thing about videos. Some people, of course, forget that and just look at the video. Some people have no thoughts at all. They just wanna shame on them. Say fuck those guys. Like, I have seen lots of comments. I have some highlight comments that are even my comments in it. But anyway. So, I wanna now we got that out of the way. 5 minutes in, we know the video, we know what it's about. My reaction to the video is, I think it's good that I know they're overacting for this. You know, there is all this. Still more entertainment than Acolyte ever was. Anyway, so we get to the first comment at the top. You also see with the top fan comment that's like, most of the comments that are hateful is top fan, but that's because those fans are not really fans of the videos. Those like just hating on stuff and going out of it because they're fans of the channel to get on everybody's ass. Like, okay, oh, this guy wears gothic, oh, we're gonna go after him, oh, we're gonna, like, they're always in the comments trying to, that's their entertainment, that's what they like to do and being fucking idiots about it. That's what they feel it's like, is good parroting by being an asshole online because they could, but also you get some more in. Anyway, here we go. The first comment reads, let me read. That's so weird. Why would you want to cover yourself up? You're supposed to be grown up. When you guys procreate, your baby's not gonna come out with a furry and you're on the first date. So weird. That's get to know each other and actually 2 times know who each other are. So this is the first comment of the thing. The first comment in the Facebook group and Facebook hooked on a look that I saw, and it's like, yes, they're grown-ups, so they can do grown-up stuff. They can do whatever they want. Grown-up is not being in an office, working all fucking day, going home, to your children, to your thing, like, I watched that fucking thing, now I'm gonna watch TV, zap, going to sleep, and do it all again tomorrow. Then zap, going to sleep, or letting my children, my children is getting them to school. Okay, that's some grown-up stuff, yeah. Oh, we're going on vacation. Oh, vacation, we cannot afford that. That's an escape of reality. That's we cannot do that. We don't have the money for that. It's like, that's the stuff that's like that. People like that think like this is grown-up stuff. Like, they're fucking boring. They're being bored to death. And it's your thing. And going on vacations, great, lovely if you can do that. Not everybody can go on vacation every fucking week. Going to outside on a vacation, even that can be boring after a while. Some other people want something else to entertain themselves. Being a furry, so going to a Comic-Con, adding lots of stuff for gothic, for some fulfilling stuff that's fun to do. Not because we're not adults, but just because it's our self-entertainment. It's living life to its fullest, trying something more than just being a boring adult. People should be able to express themselves, to entertain themselves by doing some stuff, some weird stuff, some fun stuff. There's also like babies that are going, yeah, I think they know that they cannot procreate and baby of a furry woman. It's just for entertaining, and if they want to do that as adults, great. I have seen a furry family all day. I have seen that. So like kids like having fun. Star Wars fans, their kids having dressed up as Leia, dressed up as that, dressed up as that character in Comic-Con, dressed up like that. Adults dressed up. I mean, adults do it all the fucking time. They're there at Comic-Con. No, having a so. Actors do it fucking all the time, dress up getting away from reality to be an actor. That's also fucking an adult stuff. That's also the same. Not everybody's talented enough to be an actor, but people can still dress up like their favorite character. It's still the fucking same. I'm just saying. And we also, I fucking respond to that for some reason. I don't do that often. Most of the time I'm just making the video. But I'm like, first of all, being make things always fun. You know, first of all, you can make cover yourself, having a suit on, you know, entertain yourself. It's always fun. Second of all, it's for TV. Of course, I have told you just now that like they overkilling it a little bit at a time. So I'm pretty sure it's just a setup, you know, a bit of a setup, you know, him being in a restaurant where nobody else is dressed. That's like setting it up. And for like, okay, this is how we're gonna do it. I have told that. Then it's the third, yeah. For a first date, this is overkill. Of course, this is overkill. You're not gonna get dressed on a first date, being, you know, instead, you know, unless you literally are a very big Comic-Con fan or a furry fan, and you guys are like, you know what? Let's go to my favorite place at a furry convention or at a Comic-Con convention as my first date because you like furry, I like a thing. Let's do that. It's like, but nobody's gonna go on a first date in a restaurant dressed like that. That's just, you know, for TV purposes. Third of all, not everybody wants, like, not everybody wants babies. Not everybody wants. That's like, some people are really like, okay, oh, you're not gonna have kids, you know, your kid's gonna turn out to be idiots. Your kid's gonna be out, it's like, always like with the kids, like, oh, you're gonna regret not having kids. You're gonna, like, not everybody wants fucking kids in this world, man. Not everybody is like, holy shit, I need a kid in my life. Some people don't even deserve kids, and they have kids. Like, there are some idiots out there that are like, okay, kid, you're gonna become a freaking asshole, but and not talk to me anymore. But I'm trying my best, even though you're being an asshole about it. It's like, no, I'm trying my best. It's my kid's fault. It's ended up being an asshole. It's my kid's fault. That's it. It's like, no, you're being an awful parent. You've been thing. Or sometimes, yes, in some very rare cases, it's also could be that the kid is an asshole. But you don't know how to deal with those assholes. You don't know how to answer because you're trying to be too supportive of like, there are some, you know, ground rules you have to, but if it doesn't hurt anybody, if it doesn't hurt somebody's feelings too much, they're not trying to commit suicide because of this kid, you're like, okay, this, you know, this is still working, this kid is still fine. Anyway, then I got a response to that from her, and it's like, okay, yeah, no one has to have babies. It's made for contact, to communicate with each other. Okay, laugh out loud. It's like no one has to have babies. Like, I didn't say no one should have babies. I say not everybody wants to have babies. There's a difference. However, why to get that idea that I'm saying like nobody should have babies? On the other hand, would solve a lot of fucking problems if nobody has babies. But there are some good people out there in the world that actually deserves a family and deserves to have kids and deserves to be the future of mankind. Then there are lots of other people that don't deserve at all to be a parent, that don't deserve it. Like, yeah, there are a bit. Anyway, that's about things. Also, laughing out loud, actually spelling that. How old is she? 50? 60? 70? Because nobody fucking says that. It's LOL. That's pretty much what people say. Nobody also says laughing out loud as a content. Nobody actually freaking says laugh out loud at all. This is the first time I have seen this. Anyway, now to my side comment. And ow, that was my fucking hour. When your real life sucks so bad you have to live in a make-up belief land. Yeah, it's like nobody watch movies. Yeah, it's like nobody goes on vacation, you know? Because it's not you're not right to escape. You're one of those boring guys, right? You must be one of those boring guys. Oh yeah, that's just works all day, gets to home, being an asshole to your wife because goddamn you cannot have a life, or you cannot have a life at all. It's like no, I go with the boys to a thing. It's like football. Yeah, you cannot have that. You know, you cannot have football. You cannot have soccer. You cannot have American football. You cannot have that in my life, but because that's escaping from reality. That's escape. So you don't have that kind of hobbies, no, because that's also escaping from your reality to something, you know, to distract you from your work. No, you don't have that. You only have your work. You only have maybe your wife, maybe your girlfriend, maybe your boyfriend. What I know. It's like you only have that, right? You don't have something to escape reality from. I'm just saying, doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like your comment makes sense at all. Because they do this. I don't like soccer, I don't like football. I don't see what the fuck hype is about football at all. Or American football. Even though American football I kinda didn't more get. But it's like football. I don't get it. I'm never gonna get it. Because I've seen like people all like watching that stuff. Oh my god, it's our country's now on. Our country has the World Cup. Oh, it's gonna be on the World Cup. Like, come on. Everybody's like hype. You see, this is the only time in my country you see flags around from our country. Like, everybody. It's like America's whole state going on when the World Cup is going on for football. It's like everybody has those flags around. We don't do those flags normally. But when it's football, everybody fucking does that. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. It's insane. Why the fuck would anybody do that? I don't get the fucking football hype. You're after a ball. You're trying to get a goal. You're fucking... I don't get it. I don't want to get it. I think it's fucking boring. I think Furries are fucking more interesting than freaking football. But, you know, that's somebody's escape from reality. That's somebody's escape to get into it. Even though sometimes, if anything gets more violent than video games, and if anything gets more violent than horror movies or cursing around, it's fucking football. The many times I have seen riots after footballs, like they lost, a riot happens. They fucking won, the others riot. It's like always a fucking riot. Jesus fucking, they lose, riot. They fucking riot after it, or going on the streets being an asshole about it. I mean, if anything brings violence out into people, it's fucking football. That's what I fucking see the whole fucking time. People are like gaming. Oh, gaming brings violence into children. Yeah, watch football, kid. You're 4 years old. You can play football. Come on, it makes you a fucking man. Start playing football. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then in America, it's like, okay, sponsorship, you get it. If you get the football, if you get the soccer, you're gonna go play skate. You're gonna be great. You're gonna go places if you play football. It's fun. It brings out the violence in you. But like, but games, games is hell. Games you cannot play. Oh, games is much worse. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? If anything, football, soccer, everything of those kind of brings more violence than any game. But I'm fucking ranting and I'm going off topic a lot. But my point is, everybody has their thing, and are not gonna get everything. I don't get football. I don't get why the hype is about. I don't get why fucking people in America get sponsorships because they play football. I don't get that fucking stuff. I think it's stupid. But that's my freaking opinion. And that's like, but this your escape from reality. They're freaking. Somehow they're gonna trying to become big in that stuff. It's their take. Let them be. I don't start writing all the fucking time online to the people that play football because like, oh, they won. All right, I'm gonna go fucking on this freaking comment section of this football thing, and I'm gonna tell it how fucking stupid it is, how they trying to escape reality for stupid reasons, how they fucking write. I don't do that. I don't fucking be on the internet all the time to do those kind of stuff. Because it's not my thing. It's not I just move on. trying to entertain myself with other stuff. Star Wars, Gothic. There is some Cyberpunk. I love Cyberpunk. Other movies. Dune. Like, there's so many other fucking movies. There's many games I can entertain myself with. Even the one, like, there is always. And then there's also a guy that's like, feels like poor parenting. Yeah, I don't think you have to want to talk. If this is what you think poor parenting is, just some guy playing a furry, you don't know what poor parenting is at all. This is just, you know, I think, sure, it's a little bit weird. Sure, it's a little bit insane. Sure, it's, you know, maybe not something we would do, or, you know, it's also a bit overacting for this TV show. Oh, as like, sure, it's like, but they're having fun. They're not doing anybody's fault. They're not being assholes on the internet about it. They're not trying to make somebody smaller because of what they do. They're not trying to go out of their way to become a psychopath with a knife in a furry suit trying to kill everybody. They're not trying to do anything bad. They're just trying to live their life, having fun about it. Like, that's what all they're fucking doing. Having fun about it. Instead of going on the internet, spreading hatred and trying to, like, oh my god, I'm a failure as a parent. I fucking say my son doesn't talk to me anymore. My son doesn't talk to me anymore because I'm been a hard fucking parent. But I'm seated. My fucking son is coming back when he has a son, and is gonna thank me for this because I have things like, or somehow their son is still with them. Like, okay, I'm like, I have done well, even though he does some stupid shit. Like, I have done well. It's like, now I have a mini version of me that's being an asshole as well. But I'm proud of that, you know? It's like, what the fuck? Like, nobody, spreading hatred doesn't work for anything. It doesn't work for the acolytes. It doesn't work for, I don't want to spread hatred. But they fucking do. They love spreading hatred. The ones that created that, like, trying to call people out or being racist for no reason other than their show sucked. Like, they're not so like, shit, my TV show, it failed, you know. Maybe it was a little bit too much money that I got for whatever I did. Maybe the plot was not so good. I should have worked better on this. Maybe I should have thought of more of it. Like, yes, there are some failures. And the Dark Plagueis book, I should have just, you know, remade that thing instead of trying to do my own thing too much. Maybe I should have done that. It's like, no, but there are some aspects that are like, yeah, you should have done this. Yeah, you should have done that. It's like, there could be like, Fallout is a fucking great show. Twisted Metal is a great show. I hope they're getting into season 2. They said they did, but you know, some series are literally like every fucking 2 years or 4 years. It's gonna take a while till Twisted Metal 2 comes out. I like that series, even though it's like, okay, a little bit off track. I kind of like what they did with that. I have to admit, that was a really good show. Anyway, so it's like, it's not poor management, it's not poor parenting that they have done. They're just having fun. They're just doing they're not gonna be dressed to a fucking funeral like this. They're not gonna be dressed like this to go out all the time. This is just an exception to the rule because it's entertainment purposes. It's done overacting for this. Anyway, then there's the last comment I wanted to talk about. Actually, there are lots more, but this one is the one like, two grown-ass adults pretending to be animals. Did you get the hit in the head at work? Like, two grown adults pretending to be animals. They're not trying to pretend to be animals. They're fucking mascots going on. They're trying to act about this for the show because nobody's gonna be like, yeah, I like wearing this thing, but I'm not gonna wear it right now. They're not gonna be like two people just talking about furries. They're not gonna be this because it's for entertainment purposes. For the show, they're like, okay, what if you get that suit on? What if you get that suit on? And we're gonna, and you come from there. From that surprised, I think we're gonna, like, we have, you know, talked about it, like, we're gonna have this general look. You like it, so this should not be a problem. No, like a bit weird to do this on public, but sure, entertainment purposes, lovely. Like that. So they overacting it. They over, trying to get for the show. Two adults pretending to be animals, and like they're not pretending to be animals. Sure, they're overacting, and also their story is a little bit bigger than they actually. I had fucking anxiety like this week ago. I went, on my door. Somebody called. I'm like, oh, maybe it's my mother. She was saying that she's gonna be at my place. I called for somebody. It's like, oh, had this thing? I'm like, fuck, what the fuck am I going to know? What? I think you're at the wrong freaking house. Like, no, yeah, you should have had. I'm like, okay. I just stand there still. It's like, what the fuck just happened? What the hell did I? What? I got anxiety. Like, holy shit! I was so like, what the fuck happened just now? What? Why? Like, people have some issues in their life. Sometimes some things you have to work through. Sometimes you need stress relief, like something pretending this doesn't exist, pretending something else is, like, to get you back to normal stuff. You have to get some stuff done. You have to get dissociate from it for a while. Like, okay, what can I concentrate on? Gaming. Maybe I can concentrate on gaming, on watching TV show, movie, going to Comic-Con. Like, so everybody has an escape from reality in the ways they want. I have even like I need a pass photo for my license, for my car license. I'm like, okay, I need a new passport. I had one somewhere lying here, but somehow it disappeared. Now I have to make sure that I can able to have that visitation that I'm gonna have to get my license renewed the week after, because I need a new license. And that's also like holy shit, how the fuck I'm gonna get? I don't have all the time, bro. I only have the weekends because work. I have to work in the week because I do have work. Anyway, that's pretty much it about the videos that I wanted to talk about. This is it. I could talk more and more about the ways how I think, but I think I got my point across how I think about this video, what I think, and that hatred really doesn't help anybody in the world. Doesn't help. There's so much more stupid shit going on that's much worse. If they don't hurt anybody, if they're not doing it into your face, like literally like, oh, we're gonna go, and that guy, furry guy, is there, like, just like, hey, I'm here, let's go. It's like, if he doesn't bother you, besides, it's like, you should not feel the need to bother him. That's pretty much it. Anyway, there's also like, there's this explosion happened a week ago, 2 weeks ago, somewhere around there, like 2 weeks ago I think now. This was this eating, you can go out eat. I don't know how they call it in English, but we call it how do we call it again? Fuck, now it escapes my mind. Well, there was this eating going on, that you go out to eat for a carnival, donation stuff going on, and people can eat. But afterwards, some explosion happened. And a guy that I've seen on New Year, I'm not close with it, I don't know him that well, but I know he exists. I know he was at a New Year's party, and that guy got an explosion in his face, half burned, had to be in a coma for a week. That's horrible. That's fucking like, holy shit, how did that happen? Like, an explosion happened, that's like fucking insane. Insane that happened. That's something you should be worried about. That's something like people that there's so much more worse stuff to go. There's wars going on. There's even where was that? I don't remember. Somewhere in the world where women able to express themselves, able to talk to them. They got the rights for women got taken away in a country. It's not in America. It's not in thing. even though some people were on the internet, it's not on the internet. Not like no. Some people would believe that's a woman kind of TV show. No. There, they cannot do shit. They cannot do anything. They have to sit back, shut the fuck up, and do what they're told. That's fucking. People should, fight for equal rights, not above them, not fucking making them go smaller. Equal rights should not be somewhere down. This guy there, the woman there should not be the woman there. The guy there should not be that. Should be equality. That's what society doesn't like. As either way, they're always like fighting too much on one side, or fighting this country is taking the rights away from women, and that's fucking awful. They should not have to do that. It's a horrible way to get to do stuff like that's like worse. That's something you should fight. That's why your hatred should towards the government of that country that actually takes rights away from women, and not getting them equality. I'm sure there are some men in there that they would be like, okay, you cannot live, but you're at home, so fuck the government. You can do whatever you want at home. I cannot control the government, so outside it's gonna be, but I'm gonna do my best to let you, do your stuff without the government being an asshole about it. You have the right from me to do whatever you want. There could be some people, there. Anyway, that's pretty much it. My video that I want to make about this. I hope you liked my video, my rant about it, my reaction, my first reaction towards this the video about this girl and man. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed. I also want a motorcycle on some point. That's a cool escape from reality as well. Like having a motorcycle, having to ride. Oh, I love riding. I love going on a ride. Sometimes on my car even. But I'm sometimes scared that my car is gonna have a problem. And then I have nothing to get me, a vehicle to get me across, I want to say states, but we don't live in states. In cities, across cities. Anyway, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a half fucking hour long, but sometimes I rant a little bit, and then a bit, and a bit, and a bit. I keep on ranting and ranting. Sometimes I have those moments I rant a lot. But I still hope it's enjoyable to watch, to entertain on the background, whatever you're doing while you're freaking listening to me. I hope you're having a good day, and don't let hate overtake you. Don't let hatred control you. There is much good stuff in there, and it's much worse stuff than you think in the world. So trying to spread less hatred, more love. Anyway, peace out.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.